On Thursday, the Nigerian Senate strongly criticized the poor conduct of local government elections across the 36 states, where the ruling political party consistently wins nearly 100% of the seats. The Senate expressed concerns that democracy is virtually absent at the local government level, calling for urgent reforms to restore proper governance to third tier of government. The Senate's condemnation followed a motion raised by Senate Minority Leader Abba Moro, representing Benue South, and co-sponsored by other senators. Moro highlighted that in Benue State and other regions, voters waited for hours on election day, only for election materials and officials to be absent at many polling stations.
Equally notes that the provisions of Section 197 of the said Constitution, together with the third schedule, Part 2 of the Constitution, have been grossly breached, and the said local government elections of 5th October 2024 in Benue State and in some parts of Nigeria were marred by rampant manipulation, thus thwarting the goal of establishing truly representative local governments in Nigeria.
To the fact that this is a matter for our concern, not just as senators, but as ambassadors of the good people of Benue State, who have cried to us and have asked us to voice this charade out in these hallowed chambers for the attention of our colleagues, so that collectively we shall find a way towards resolving this heinous political crime that is being committed at the subnational levels of this country. You will agree with me that in a democracy, election is not just a mere political activity. It is supposed to be an avenue where our mandate, our authority to provide leadership is derived from. That is the whole essence of election in a democracy. And this edifice called democracy, which we are all enjoying, didn't just come about, Mr. Senate President.
Lord, there was no election.
You said?
No election. There was no election in Benue. Whether a PC or what, there was no election. I am. Okay. The fact that I'm in APC, I cannot support what is wrong.
Several senators, including Ahmad Lawan, Yobe North, and Barao Jibrin, Deputy Senate President, pointed out that this issue affects political parties and states nationwide.
The truth is, this is going to be a serious and difficult issue to resolve. National Assembly alone, Mr. President and distinguished colleagues, cannot resolve this. We can do our part, but we must do beyond our part. We can say, okay, let's try to say INEC should do. But is that the solution? No. Even INEC, in some states, people complain about INEC. But at least the complaints are less.
The INEC, allow INEC to control this, because we saw that in 1999, when INEC conducted elections to elect those to be councillors and local government chairmen, that exercise was free and fair. You could find a PDP chairman in a state like Kebbi, where the governor was an APP governor, an APP councillor and chairman in Kano State when PDP was the governor was a PDP person. So that has to be done.
Senate President Godswill Akpabio, in response, called for measures to address these flawed elections, including a national dialogue to find solutions.
Also take seriously, but the faster the better. I want us to conclude on all these constitutional amendments, electoral amendments, and then look at ensuring full autonomy for state assemblies ensuring financial autonomy for local governments. If we can achieve those things under the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, then we would have been able to set the democratic process on the right track. And I think that should be our commitment. So observe what they are doing, because this one is akin to somebody sitting down to do caretaker committee and then using the name of election to cover it.
The Senate ultimately agreed to initiate a nationwide dialogue with key stakeholders, particularly state governors, and to meet with President Bola Tinubu to discuss the matter further.